Hi, I'm Tom Lydon, editor of ETF Trends here in Chicago at the Morningstar Conference, and I'm here with Steve Clarke, who's the CEO of NextShares, and legendary investor Mario Gabelli. Great to have you both here, gentlemen.
Privileged to be here to talk about ETF and what we're doing.
Absolutely, I'm really, so first, tell us about NextShares and the innovation that you've brought to kind of the general ETF marketplace, Steve.
Sure, thank you for having us. NextShares are a relatively new concept. It's a new type of fund designed to bring the performance advantages and tax efficiencies to active fund strategies in a way that's protective of confidential portfolio trading information. So in other words, we like to say it's the only fund structure, exchange-traded fund structure that's fully compatible with active management.
So how do you two work together? Explain that.
Well, I'll be delighted. We were looking at participating in the efficiencies that NextShares offers. Tax advantage, and the way we did it was we took a license from them. So our funds participate in what they're doing. So we created 2 funds so far, and we're going to do more.
And these strategies, similar to some of your other active strategies, are now available in the NextShares form. Investors can buy them now, is that right?
That's a great point. But the one that we started with is unique because it deals with media moguls. So our firm has a core competency for the last 45 years in what is called today content and connectivity. Whatever you watch anywhere in the world, we follow it on whatever device. So we created a product called the Media Mogul Fund, and that has everything that John Malone has, and that's a way to get his knowledge, his embedded capabilities, and that is a very attractive product for us to work with NextShares.
Now, with the tax efficiency of your product and the availability for individual investors, how can advisors and investors get this Media Mogul strategy?
So NextShares are currently available at Folio Investing and Folio Institutional. Interactive Brokers signed on last year. InvestNet announced their intent to offer NextShares in the near future. And importantly, later this year, we anticipate our partner, UBS Wealth Management Americas, will be introducing NextShares initially in their brokerage and strategic advisor platform, but ultimately across all the platforms at UBS.
Well, we'll have in partnerships with powerhouses like Mr. Gabelli's firm, and then not only the Media Mogul, you have another one that will be coming out as well. Is that right?
Well, that's a great point. I'm glad you brought that up. We also have covered food of all nations and beverages. So on a global basis, if inflation picks up, what companies have pricing power, which ones will participate? 60 years ago, there were 2.5 billion people in the world. Today it's over 7. And as you get more income, you all have alternate food and food styles. So we follow all the companies in the food and beverage business globally. And that's pricing power, they're interesting stocks, and so we package them together in this fund called the Gabelli Fool of All Nations Fund.
So you're getting all this great active management, tax efficient strategy, getting available on more platforms. This is just the beginning, huh?
That's what we think. I mean, we think with the launch at UBS in particular, we're really excited about the partnership we have with UBS and expanding the availability of NextShares with
Well, we're delighted to be partners.
Yeah, well, congratulations to you both.
We work well together.
And thank you both for grabbing a few minutes with me.
Well,
appreciate it.
Thank you for taking the time and asking good questions.
Thank you.